I came here in 1983. I grew up in Washington, D.C. When I say Washington, D.C., I mean the city of Washington, D.C. I don't mean the suburbs of Maryland and Virginia. I grew up in northeast Washington, D.C. I had never set foot on this campus until the first day I was on this campus in 1983. I did not know this place existed for many years. And when I tell people that AU changed my life, I'm not kidding, and it's not hyperbole. It changed my life. My life was going this way, and then I went to AU, and now my life is going in this different direction. And it's because of this institution and the people I met here and the people who taught me while I was here that I have had any success in my adult life. And that, again, is not exaggeration. So I love this institution. It's brought me everything that's been important to me. My best friend I met here. I met my wife here. Everything that I have is because of this institution. And I have been fortunate enough to see the impact of athletics on this institution over a long period of time. And I know some of you have heard this story before, so I'll be very brief about it, but there is simply no event that galvanized the university when I was here any more or any better than the run of the 1985 soccer team to the national championship game. There was simply nothing else that brought everybody together, north side, south side of campus, undergrads, graduate students, teachers, students, faculty, staff, everyone. When AU beat Hartwick 1-0 over there at Reeves Field on a goal by Fernando Iturbe and won the game, and you walked back to campus and you saw people throwing confetti out of the dorms, and it was an impromptu parade. And there's simply nothing that I've ever seen before or since that. Well, it's not actually true. The next thing that happened was when we went to the tournament, when the men's basketball team went to the tournament for the first time. And if you were there, you may recall that as the final seconds wound down, our coach, Jeff Jones, took out a towel and buried his head in the towel and began sobbing. I was in section 116 up in the bleachers. When the final seconds of the game ran down, I put my head in my hands and I began sobbing because I know, and you know what that meant to this university. You know what that meant to the people who are here, who've been here for a long time, and a lot of them aren't here anymore. A lot of them have passed on, and they kept this place going for a long time. People like Bob Fraley and Mike Trilling and Mark Splaver and Craig Tartaski, who kept this thing going a long time until that moment. And so the impact, the importance of athletics, really as the part of the DNA of this university, I think, cannot be overemphasized and can't be said enough. It is a critical part of what makes AU AU. It's a crucial part of this university. And those of you who competed for this university, those of you who coached on behalf of this university and who coach today on behalf of this university are such an integral part of what we do here. And I cannot thank you enough for what you do, because I know the work is very hard, the work is very long, and it requires an incredible amount of sacrifice. And so I thank you all again for what you do for us, and what you have done for us, and what you will continue to do for us. It is my pleasure now to recognize two special fellow alumni and fervent Eagles fans in attendance.